everybody? I'm gonna talk about the Twitch TV show reaction channel meta going on right now, and the hypocrisy and the sexism going behind it. So let's get right into it, shall we? Hey everybody, I'm Gripper Bear. Nice to see you. If you are first new to this channel, let me go ahead and ask you, if you would be so kind, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave a comment down below. What's your thoughts and opinions of what's going on right now in Twitch? Now, well, was going on. Okay, so those who may not know, but those who do know, as of this past week, we had a slew of big name channels, Pokimane, Toes, XQZ, big names like that have been doing these watchings or these hosting of other shows on their Twitch channels, full episodes from anywhere from Avatar to Death Note to a cooking show with Gordon Ramsay, forgetting the name of it, to you name it, a very slew of other actual TV shows that they were showing on their Twitch channels, and they were watching it with their viewers. Full episodes with no real pauses, maybe some commentary here and there, but really just a full thing going on. And I had to say, this should have been a no-brainer. I stream on Twitch as well, but again, I didn't very much fall in line with that crowd because I knew that was, well, not right. And same time, I'm not really one of those people that really will pander, I would say that, to my audience to try to get more viewers. Now, I'm gonna say right up front, those who watched anime, especially those who watch anime, I'm pointing out those specifically. There was a YouTuber at one time that was showing anime on her show, on her Patreon. She would change the gamma, she would change the look, she would commentary, and she said it was fair use. Find out it was not fair use. No duh. So those who saying it only happens on Twitch, no, it happened on YouTube too, and on Patreon. So don't give me that flack. But you're pandering to those of anime people like myself. I'm a bit of an anime freak. I love anime. And it really does call out to those who are like, hey, I want you to like me. So let me show you that I watch and do these things as well. I love anime, man. I will watch it, knowing full well you're not supposed to be doing it, for one, and two, your audience will suck it up because you can't do no more content that's actually engaging or innovative or new and experience. You can't make what anime does already, make very good content, stories, and world building and so on. And you just feel like, man, I can't keep these people, these little anime, you would have called them weeaboos, around. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna watch them that stuff that I know that will cater to them, that I can't provide for them just by being a good and active streamer. So I would just take that from them, watch it on my show, watch it on my stream, and then go bam, suck in the money while I'm just sitting there pretty much mooching off of other people's work and progress. And I don't very much like that because, for one, you're really not helping the industry by letting that happen. You're not getting those people to actually go out and buy those, let's say, buying the money to go watch the show, or buying the DVDs, or watching the, let's say, subscription-based service that helps support anime. You're not doing that. And two, you're taking the money yourself. You're not putting up money going, hey, we're gonna watch this one line of anime, and then afterwards, I'm gonna take that money y'all gave to me and move it toward that industry. You're not, so I know you're not, and I'm pretty sure, though they would probably appreciate it, it's like Nintendo, which let me just say it real quick. If you are a reaction channel on YouTube and you're doing to draw more attention to the genre or TV show you like, good for you, but make it, one, transformative, duh, but two, don't show the whole episode, right? Okay, you don't want to show the whole process of work that they done already. They don't need your help to show. Like, if you want to advertise for the show and talk about the story and the characters and the world building and the uniqueness and traits or whatever you think about it, go for it. But you better make it transform them, make it different, and make the people that are watching your whatever interested to go check it out themselves. And then they will figure out whether or not they want to support that genre or show or whatever in the future and ongoing times. So don't do that, and don't do it on Twitch. I don't like. Okay, I don't like that it's getting bad flack, and they're putting Twitch streamers on blast by them being by big names and going, look at these bad Twitch streamers. We're not all bad. There are some good ones out there that do actually have entertaining, and I would think, me personally, are well versed in a number of things to be able to bring people in to watch for a time and be able to support channels like myself. And if you are one of those big channels, you should not need someone else's work to be able to bring in the numbers. And I get what some people's like, well, there's just like those who watch just YouTube channels and watch YouTube videos. There's a side to this that you're not understanding, and I'm gonna try to convey to you. There is the TV series, right? TV that already have commercialized thousands of dollars, and they already have a way of getting their channels to, let's say, you or me. But then we got YouTube channels that are maybe not as big as some of them, like, SQC or Pokimane or Toast or Asmongold, right? That can get viewers to go, look at this channel, look at this thing they made. This is so cool. Why don't you go check them out too? Why don't go check out some of the other videos out? Go give them some love. Go give them some likes. It will help bring attention to them. Avatar, Death Note, Gordon Ramsay's cooking shows don't need Twitch. They don't. At all. Now, if you're trying to be, like I said, transformative, and you're talking over points of it, or you're trying to, let's say, Bob Ross, paint with Bob Ross without ever looking at what he's painting, or I forget what the challenge was at one time. That can somewhat work, right? You're Gordon Ramsay cooking. Now, I would try to do it myself, right? Transformative, different, outside the box. But if you're just sitting there giving your thoughts and going, all right, Gary, thank you for the money. Yeah. Thank you for the money. I didn't do nothing. I just watched this thing. Then you're a crook. You're not really helping out. You're not really bringing attention to something that needs attention, or try to escalate something to a higher audience. You're not. So, transformative, I don't think so. So, I don't really like this whole thing, and of course, as everything is, people try to bring in feminism, politics, and other social justice warriors. I would say bull. Okay, let me just put it like this, honestly, forward. Humanity and people have good and evil in everybody. Everybody's innately good. The problem is, those who are evil or want to be perceived as evil will project more. They want to show out how bad they are, how mean they are, how aggressively angry and mad at the world, and they lash out. But the good people don't say nothing. Why? Because they don't need to. They just leave people alone. They don't bother with you. They don't attack you, and they don't show in your face over and over again, look how good I am! Ah! Clap for me! No, they don't do that. So, of course, the bad people on Twitter, as they usually do, come out in force and start attacking people like Pokimane, which was watching Avatar: Korra: The Last Airbender. She shouldn't need that stuff, right? But everybody's talking about her. So everybody's putting her on a blast, and now her channel blew up again. And I waited so I wouldn't be one of those channels that are helping get her name out there, as if she even needs it from a small channel like me. So she is getting free advertising, and people like you are sucking it up and going checking her channel out and go to following and subscribing to her. She don't need it. She don't deserve it, okay? I am not hating because she's a woman. I'm hating because she's using what she has been doing for a long time, using negative publicity like other channels have to bolster their channels. It's not fair. It's not right. Those channels that do something bad should have a punishment, and not 14 days or whatever, a short amount of days for the actions that they took that knew was rightly wrong in the first place. So she's getting blown up, getting more views because of it. And while my channels, or channels like mine, are not. And it's see, okay, I don't judge anybody if you like Pokimane. Be all you want to be and be happy, right? Whatever makes you happy, be happy about it. But here's a bit of hypocrisy about this. While she got 14 days, Disguised Toast got 2 months. He watched Death Note, an anime series, and she watched Korra the Last Airbender, or the Korra the Avatar, Avatar Korra. There's no difference, okay? Nickelodeon and well, I would say Funimation, but they're still like anime to me, right? But there's still no difference. They both did something just as bad. Death Note does not have an overly equating number to Korra the Airbender. I'm sorry, they're the same, but because people don't want to be perceived or it's evil, right? And Twitch doesn't want to be seen as sexist or anything like that. They didn't want to give her the 2 months 2 month ban, just like Disguised Toast. Disguised Toast just got back into Twitch too. But Pokimane, one of their high ups, one of their darling girls and their channels, don't want to be like, oh my god, we banned her for 2 months. Man, Twitch is sexist. You see what I'm saying here? It was not equal. Now there was some other channels, X2Z. I don't know how many months or how many weeks, if he got banned at all. I'm hearing that he has, but get me on that one. I'm not too sure what he got, but if any one of them, it'd be the same the same way around. If Pokimane got 2 months and Disguised Toast got 2 weeks or 14 days, I would be saying the same damn thing. Not right that she got big number and he got little number. They both did wrong. And they both did the same thing. So both of them should be punished in the same way. All of them should be punished. I don't care if you're watching Gordon Ramsay. I don't care if you're watching Avatar. I don't care if you're watching Star Trek from the 1960s. If it's DMCA'd and it's illegal to be able to do that, then everybody gets the same shit. I would say the only difference is YouTube stuff, YouTube content, because I believe that is fair share. I believe that is, if you can make it transformative, what most people do, they talk over it or they pause and give their thoughts. They're not a multi-billion-dollar company that are companies that are having a huge fan base behind them. Of course, a lot of YouTube channels do have that, but some small channels do not. And I think anything that helps maybe get their name out a little bit more would be for the betterment for the channel. While anime, Gordon Ramsay, all those other things don't need it. That's it. They just don't need it. It's not right either. If the YouTube person got in trouble with it, Twitch person got in trouble with it now there's gonna be more eyes on Twitch. More people are gonna be walking on pins and needles. And I get it, right? Getting more eyes on Twitch. Bad publicity is actually good publicity. And if you learn how to twist it just right, and just like Pokimane, she's taking this bad thing that happened and now turning it into her favor and making her channel go back up in views and followers. They're either bots or they're just waiting for her to do something another thing that was stupid that might get her banned. They're just there to watch the drama. That's all they want. And I get it, drama sells. And I honestly wish it wouldn't. But that's just a personal opinion. So what's your thoughts? What's your opinions? You think it's fair? Do you think it's right? You think they should have allowed for it? You think it was all fair shared and all love and war kind of thing going on? I know this other Twitch channel and YouTuber, I forget what his name is. Dude's an idiot. I forget his name, but if you know what I'm talking about, he's a political guy on Twitch too, and he believes in Bernie Sanders. I don't remember his name, but the guy's an idiot. But listen to his talking points. If you know who I'm talking about and you like him, far from me to judge you. But I can't listen to the guy. His points are not don't make sense. Just put it like that. But anyways, I hope you have a good day, have a good night. As always, have a good life. Much love, y'all. See you later. Bye. Alright, a bit of an update since I last recorded this video. Pokimane and Disguised Toast have both been removed from their ban within 2 days and about 18 hours or so I'm gonna show both of those on Twitter on the band page on Twitter. Apparently, you can steal stuff and get away with it, and be big names like that, and you just get away with it no problem. Just steal content, make thousands of dollars on it, and then get only 2 days banned. Even though 14 days was supposed to be Pokemon's days of ban, and of course 2 months for Disguised Toads, which I still find is just wrong. But I guess since you're beautiful people with big names, it doesn't really matter. But of course, Pokimane being who she is, I'm not hating on Pokimane, or everybody likes Pokimane. Good on you, I guess. You enjoy her content when she gives out there, but of course she can't stay out of people's mouth, and she's all in the drama this week. Apparently now, not only is she get away with stealing content and making thousands of dollars and more subs and more followers, she's also falsely accusing Ninja, and on top of that, she's also complaining that she's a beautiful person, so therefore she gets more flack, as if she hasn't had life on easy mode because she's a beautiful person. Because let's be honest here, most people are more willing to forgive and help out beautiful people rather than help out people that are average looking. Though I like to think myself as a handsome person. I'm not gonna even say I'm always as handsome as some people out there, but Vin Diesel and otherwise be damned. But let's just be honest here. She's getting away with things, and she can say what she wants to, and there's be no repercussion for it, because no one can do a bad thing on Twitch that's a big name and just be gone, other than Dr. Disrespect. And they still won't tell people what he did wrong. So just saying that, I'm not saying the man is not guilty of whatever he's accused for, or that he was good enough. He was not, because there was nothing to really attach it to, so you couldn't say, hey, see, if you do these things and you're a bad person, you're out of here. But stealing thousands of things and falsely accusing channels and complaining about you being a beautiful person is just, not saying it was a bannable offense. I'm just saying, get away with things just because you are a big name or a pretty person is just unfair. Let's just be honest with you. I don't think anybody here would even dare say that it is a fair thing for those who are let's say less attractive, or and at best, I guess you could call it a scale here, a 7 out of 10 if you want to go in that scale. I don't believe that kind of stuff, but it's just not right. It should just take talent, should take effort, and of course, you just be just a good person. It's not very hard. We all have our faults, and we all have our things that it doesn't make us all just heavenly angels in life. We all have our sins, if you want to call it in that directions. So I'm not going to say I am that person, but just play on the right road. But she's playing off this whole I feel bad for me scenario, and look at me, and she's getting attention, and she's making bank off of it. So if you're one of those people out there that is supporting her, or let's say you're a kid, I'm just saying she's not a good example, and you shouldn't live off those examples. And I believe you should be equally fair, and they should both kept on their bans, and they should both have 2 months off of Twitch, really hit them where it hurts, and teach them a lesson. But guess I don't really care, and probably never will care. So, yeah. Enjoy the end of the video.